Welcome back to GP Fans. It's a Thursday and there's so much Formula 1 news to get into. Red Bull have officially announced that blockbuster deal that we hinted at yesterday for Max Verstappen, and Ferrari have a driver questioning their perhaps early season potential as Sainz is perplexed why the Scuderia are seen as a frontrunner. Let's dive into the headlines then as we get into the news this Thursday. But first, the breaking news that Formula 1 has cancelled its long-term contract with the Russian Grand Prix as a reaction to the Russian invasion of the Ukraine. F1 had already decided it would not race at the Sochi Autodrome this year, but it has now gone a step further by determining it will no longer race in Russia at all. A deal was in place through to the end of 2025, and the race was due to switch next year to the purpose-built circuit of the Igora Drive, sited 70 kilometers north of St. Petersburg. But via a statement, F1 has said, Formula 1 can confirm it has terminated its contract with the Russian Grand Prix promoter, meaning Russia will not have a race in the future. F1 believes a stand had to be made, and despite only announcing in June last year that the race would move to Igora Drive, it has taken the bold step to cancel the Russian Grand Prix outright. Red Bull see their new mega deal with Max Verstappen as a statement of intent after nailing down the Dutch driver to a new deal through to the end of 2028 for around €40 million a year. News of the deal dropped to GP Fans on Wednesday, but Red Bull have now officially announced the biggest contract in F1 history to the world, with Verstappen saying, "I love this team and last year was simply incredible. Our goal since we came together in 2016 was to win the championship, and we have done that. So now it's about keeping the number one on the car long term." Team principal Christian Horner added, "Our immediate focus is on retaining Max's World Championship title, but this deal also shows he is part of the team's long-term planning." And that long-term plan includes, of course, the new Red Bull Powertrains division and all the unknowns that come with that as the engine regulation changes come into effect in 2026. But Max will be with the team after that change. Elsewhere, Carlos Sainz is playing down the hype around Ferrari's early season testing form as the Spaniard wonders why the Scuderia have been hailed as potential frontrunners for 2022. Testing went pretty well in Barcelona for Ferrari, getting in over 400 laps with the new car without any real reliability problems over the 3 days, and last season's late power unit progress made them clearly the third best constructor on the grid by the end of the campaign. With journalists starting to put 2 and 2 together and making 25, the Spanish driver is perplexed at why, with so many questions still to answer in terms of other teams' potential for the new season, conclusions are being drawn so early with the Scuderia seen as an early contender. For us, we have no clue, and I think no one has a clue on which fuel loads, which engine modes everyone is running. So we cannot confirm or deny that we are happy or sad, because we really don't know where we are. There's plenty more to be seen then out of all of these cars, with the second test in Bahrain coming up in a week's time. Of course, stay with us here at GP Fans for coverage of that and all of the news from F1 as we move into the 2022 season by hitting the subscribe button down below.